Hey everybody, long time no see. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see, anything's changed lately? Not really. I am being a little bit more careful. My food is still not as good as whenever I'm really optimal and I'm doing really well. But I'm way more conscious about it, and I've been thinking about it, spending a lot of time asking myself why I'm not as strong as I was, and I mean, okay, we can say some of it could be Saxenda, most of it is in my head and all that. But I kind of broke it down. I also had my appointment. I see a shrink every month. I've been doing that forever, just not because I got big problems, but because I think it's healthy. And he started asking me, he goes, well, how much are you working these days? A lot. And he goes, how much are you sleeping these days? Not so much. He goes, well, there's your answer right there. He goes, you can't expect to be mentally stable and strong if you're overtired and this and that. It goes, you become, and I kind of spoke about this too, you kind of become numb. So he says, you got to get this under control. Work obviously is not always easy. I can't just say, well, I'm not working, but sleep would be a good idea. So other than that, let's see, got a cold. Everybody's got a cold, but we're still making the best out of it. So we're still in good enough shape to go sledding, but yeah, we're pretty tired, and I just messed up my knee. But it's good family time, and I figure it's better to get sick now anyways before the cruise, I guess, in 2 weeks. So we'll get over it. Oh, and there they come now. So take care, everybody. I wish you all the best, and keep losing those pounds for me.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing fine. As you saw from my last video that I just connected to this, I believe. I spent the day out. We went tubing. It was a lot of fun. And but I was talking about how I need to fix other things in my life to get my diet where it needs to be. And it's funny because, and I don't remember how much into details I went about this in my last video, but whenever I was talking to my shrink, and I think I called her a he, a she, but anyway. But she said something that was pretty obvious. And I think I've said it before, but basically that if I don't fix my mental health elsewhere, well, how do you expect to lose weight? You got to fix other parts of your life, and it all kind of falls into place. And you kind of know that. I think we all kind of know that, right? And I spoke about this last time where um, whenever whenever I am losing weight, usually a lot of my aspects of my life are going really well. I'm sorry if I'm stumbling a bit. It's like 12:30 in the morning here. I had to finish up some work stuff, so it's late, but then I'm going to bed. I think I'll be able to sleep and actually get 7 hours of sleep. It's good. I'll take it. Gotta work on that. Yeah, so I whenever things are going well everywhere else in my life, my diet's going pretty well. Whenever I work too much, lack sleep, well, it's hard to get the motivation. And that's kind of where I am now, kind of where I've been for a little bit. So, and next week, I'm hoping to do better next week, but I don't know. I'm not too sure what to expect so far. I really am not putting on weight, though I don't want to say I'm not putting on weight, because I kind of am, but not a lot. I'm swinging. I'm swinging between like 276, 285. It's like a big swing, I know, but that's where I'm swinging. And like I think I weighed myself this morning at 284, so it's almost around there. And yeah, so next week I'm going to work out of town from Tuesday to Friday, and I have my pizzas. It's a good thing because usually, yeah, when I have my pizzas out there, I do pretty well. But that's assuming that I won't eat breakfast. That's assuming that I'll have my shake for lunch or something very light for lunch, and then I have my pizza. If I can do all that, it'll be a great week. But that's where I've been getting off the rails, and that's why I put on weight. It takes them off. Breakfast. I've been eating some breakfast like every second day or so. The days that I go into the office, I'm fine. The days I don't go into the office, I don't seem to have a whole lot of willpower, and that's a struggle. And that's probably my main struggle right now because I don't even like breakfast. I've said this before. I don't enjoy it. I just eat to eat. It's the habit of it. And skipping that, like I feel that I have my diet down because whenever I was losing weight by skipping breakfast, having my shake for lunch, or my sandwich, or I could have my shake and my sandwich for lunch, plenty of room. So I had my chocolate shake. I had peanut butter chocolate sandwich. I like chocolate, right? Sometimes I would get some fruit. I could put banana in my sandwich, or I could have some fruit on the side, and then I could even have a little snack between lunch and dinner. And then my dinner would usually be a healthy one, anything under about 800 calories for dinner, and it was massive weight loss, and I liked it. I really liked it. Whenever I was on it for a long time, it was good. It was a great diet. So that's where I am comfortable that I found it. One of the worries is always like, maybe you're just not eating enough, or maybe your body's just craving something crazy, and it's not really how it feels. I've had that before. I failed diets before where I just lost my mind and I needed to eat all these chocolates. It's not so much like that right now. It's just because I slipped a few times by having breakfast, all of a sudden my body just wants me to eat breakfast. Doesn't care what I put in my body, but it just wants my breakfast. Um, and it's just like these little changes. But these little changes add up. If I go from skipping breakfast to all of a sudden I go, because I don't like breakfast, I usually end up getting like an egg sausage McMuffin type of breakfast. Well, I just added like 700 calories that I didn't need there. That adds up. Do that for a week, and that's a pound and a half. So it makes a big difference. That's my main struggle, I find. Aside from the whole sleep thing, that I'll get some sleep there. But that's my main struggle, is fix my breakfast, be more stable breakfast wise, and I think that will help me get back into. I think we're always, I'm learning every day, guys. Not perfect. You guys know I'm not perfect. I struggle up and down, up and down. But ultimately, I don't give up. I don't give up. And so, as I said in my last video, you guys lose some weight for me right now, okay? You guys do the legwork, lose those pounds. I promise you, I'll be right back on track in no time, and hopefully losing some big weight, because I really want to get to 260. I want to get 230 at the end, but 260 would be an all-time low since at least high school. So all-time low in at least 22 years. That'd be great. I'm not that far off. A little bit of concentration, I could get there pretty fast. So I am hopeful. And at the end of the day, it's so stupid. I think about it all the time. Just don't put it in your mouth. That's all it is, right? Skinny people, that's what they'll say to me all the time too. Just don't eat it. Only if it was that simple. It kind of is, but it's not, Anyways, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. All right. It's pretty late. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are getting some pretty good losses. I hope Saxenda is working well for you, or whatever it is that you're using. I hope everything's going well, and that you're doing better than I am right now. Ultimately, as long as we all hit our goal, works for me. Whether it takes a week, a month, a year, who cares? Just get there. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.